This is Growth in Dentistry, a dental intelligence podcast where we ask the question, what does growth in dentistry look like to you? I'm Katie Polson, a dental hygienist and your host. Welcome to another episode of Growth in Dentistry. I am Katie Polson, and I am so excited to be able to be coming from the event of Voices of Dentistry. First time here, and I am just, it's already been a super exciting event.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. With me, I have that voice that you can hear is Matt Mulcock from Dental Advisors. He's a senior advisor and dental director of financial services.
Yeah, it's a mouthful. Yeah.
He pretty much knows money. Their marketing is super funny. It says, what does it say? Something about helping you money better or something?
Yeah, that's on our gum. This is a new thing. We've never promoted our show before, marketing wise. It's always our investment firm, our wealth management firm. So now this is a new thing. This first time that we have gum at an event, and it says "help you money better," and then in parentheses it says "and do other things better too." So
what
whatever
are the
that
other
means.
things?
We're going to figure that out. Yeah, we're figuring that out as we go. Live life better.
I know.
Yeah.
So Matt and I had to come all the way to Arizona to realize that we live 5 miles from each other.
You got to love that. You come to an event. Oh, you're from Utah. Where are you from? Oh, I live right there. Yeah.
And he also went to my brother as a dentist. So
yes.
That's pretty funny stuff. Well, we were before we started recording, we were talking about burnout, and this is a super hot topic right now amongst all industries, staffing shortages and pandemic, and in the previous episodes we've talked about burnout a ton. But talk to me about, you had mentioned you guys have a really good slogan about burnout. Talk to me about what Dental Advisors does for people struggling with burnout.
A tagline we use all the time. If you listen to our show, you'll hear this all the time, which is balance over burnout. And so we talk about, in our world with financial planning, so financial planning is kind of a squishy term, right? No one really knows what it means. It's very ambiguous. The sad part of our industry is it's very different than a dentist, where you could go hang a shingle and call yourself a financial planner, but you could just be selling insurance products. So it's very, very squishy as far as what that really means to us. Financial and when someone says financial planning, what is that? For us, really what that means is financial planning done the right way is living your best life now while also securing your future. And then from there, it's how do you do that? And that's exactly what we do, is figure out how you find that out for those people. So yeah, but our conversation with our clients throughout our relationship with them is always finding that balance over burnout. It's not just, I need to get to this number, right? Whether it be collections or net worth or whatever, at the cost of my life. It's how do we marry those two things together?
Yeah. I love that you said that especially at the cost of your life, because a lot of dentists, they do have this number that they're going to think they're going to get to it.
Yep.
And it means that they're going to work, 80 hours a week and don't take Fridays off or Saturdays off or whatever, work till 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Don't ever take vacations,
yeah.
right? You
yeah.
know? And it really gone. I hope that people understand gone are the days of that kind of dentistry, that you have to take time out for yourself. I mean, because that was the kind of dentistry my dad did.
Yep.
I mean, I've mentioned before on this podcast that he passed away at the age of 65, but worked, Monday through Thursday, and Friday all day was, business. So let's talk about some of the things that you've seen help practices in avoiding that burnout, automating staff or whatever else you feel whatever tidbit. We have 20 minutes here.
Yeah.
I want one takeaway that they could action item they could work on today.
Definitely. Number one thing, and this we were talking about this before, this vibes with you guys and what you guys do, because the number one thing we talk to people all the time is your foundational piece of this is get organized. You have to get organized with your money and your finances before you can take action to know what levers do I have to pull to even make any changes, right? So many people come to us, they don't even know what their net worth is, right? Net worth being all your assets minus all your debts equals your net worth. And if you have that number and your annual spending, just those two numbers alone, I can have a pretty substantive conversation with you and figuring out where you are for retirement readiness, right? Or where are you in this journey to make work optional? And so, but the only way you know that is by getting organized. And it's amazing how many times dentists come to us and they're like, oh, I want to have, $5 million or $10 million. The highest I've heard is $100 million.
Oh my gosh.
And I always ask, well, okay, you want X amount of dollars. Tell me why. I don't know. It just sounds good. I hear that all the time. So the one takeaway is get super organized on the personal side. And then what you guys obviously do, getting organized on the practice side to know, okay, where do we go from here?
Yeah,
you first
what do you
have to
want?
know where do you stand before you can know where you're going.
Yeah, exactly. To have a goal that's realistic.
Exactly.
In mind. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely. I love that. Well, where are we at? Perfect. The question we ask with these Voice of Dentistry podcasts are going to be shorter than our normal format, but I wanted to just to talk about what does growth in dentistry look like to you and the people that you serve at Dentist Advisors.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what we've been talking about, right? I mean, again, I think it's finding that balance over burnout and finding again, not sacrificing your life over some random numbers, right? Or I hear this all. We actually joke a lot about this in our company. When people come to us, I always make jokes around how, man, dentistry is a long time to go to school and a lot of effort and a lot of money to come out and want to do something else. Because so many of our dentists are like, I'm going to go into real estate, or I'm going to go do this, or I'm going to go do this. And I don't know if it's out of boredom, if it's out of burnout, I don't know what it is, but it's try to find, again, the growth for me is finding that balance between what is a fulfilling life and what is a successful business, and bringing those two things together.
Yeah, that's really well said. Well, thank you so much. Where can people find you if they want to reach you guys? Yeah,
so dentistadvisors.com, we have tons of free content on there. We have a full education library, 10 years worth pretty much of our articles, and then you can check out the Dentist Money Show. We're up to like 325 episodes.
Yeah.
We've been going for like 5 years.
If you haven't listened, I listen quite frequently.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I don't even own a practice and I'm not a dentist, but I listen to it because I'm a human and I have financial needs.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. And we try to, I mean, obviously our niche is dentistry, but really we're just trying to talk to people.
Very applicable ideas just for people in general.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, good.
But definitely, if you haven't checked that out, you should. They're on pretty much every podcast.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere you can find a podcast, or you can go to our website and we're right there as well.
Perfect. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you for this quick little chat. Again, I would ask that you please rate and review this podcast and go to our Facebook dental community and join like-minded data nerds and come learn from one another. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.